Okay, good morning, Dr. Zuraida. So today I'm going to talk about an article which is related to my subject of teaching, which is integration of GeoGebra design models in constructivist teaching and learning geometry. So before I explain about the theories, I would like to explain about the definition of GeoGebra. GeoGebra is a dynamic mathematics software package. It is an interactive geometry, algebra, statistic, and calculus application designed. It is available both online and offline in over 100 languages. It is useful to improve and enrich both teaching and learning mathematics by allowing students to visualize concept building. GeoGebra capacity is for visualization and exploration for learners. It shows that use of GeoGebra models on triangle and parallel lines properties. So there are three theories involved in this article, which is cognitive theory, where students can visualize by using the GeoGebra. Radical theory, where students will think out of the box to find the solution of the problems. And then constructivism, where the students will construct new ideas through active learning discussion in the group. Okay, now the sample involved in this article is 9th grade students at a private school in Pokhara, Nepal. And the methodology used is qualitative method, where data collected through interviews, written text, participant observation, field notes, reflection notes, and field photography. So the findings are there are 4 findings. First one is GeoGebra models enhance connectional understanding. Second, GeoGebra single models trainer many properties, lines, angles, and triangles. The third result, GeoGebra promotes students for active learning. And finally, models empower students to develop reasoning abilities and drawing skills. So here I took a picture from the article. So you can see it is an animation model using GeoGebra, where students can visualize for better understanding. Okay, so the conclusion, first conclusion we observed during the study that students were using the visualization of GeoGebra developed models to understand numerous concepts of lines, angles, and triangle properties along with their theoretical and experimental confirmations. Next, this involved quickly changing the shapes and size, lines, angles, sides, and measurement within seconds using a dynamic GeoGebra model, which make the mind active and facilitates meaningful interpretation during the learning process. They also claim GeoGebra offer a lot of learning and make people happy, interested, and motivated to learn geometry by constructing figures with animating and verified properties and answering MCQ questions rapidly in a shorter time. Such teaching and learning activities help to develop skills such as drawing skills, thinking, analysis on figures, situations of variation of models, and evaluating properties that hold the right justifications and the representation of correct lines and angles with level vertices. Finally, GeoGebra design model enhance 21st century teaching and enable teachers to increase work efficiency and inspire geometry learning in their students, enhancing mutual teacher-student relationship. So this is all about the article. So now I prepare a mind map about the article also, but this one from the article. So how student learn before the implementation of GeoGebra model. So before the instructional theory, first students memorizing, they just memorize the geometry facts and the concept and theorems. Second traditional method they use is lecture-based instruction, where more to teacher-centered, and there's a limited student interaction between teacher and student. And then third one is static visualization, where the picture is drawn on the board or can be seen in the textbook. All the lines, angles, triangle properties, all can be seen in the board or in the textbook. Okay, lack of technology integration. So does not use geometry software, and then no visualization for the student to understand better about the geometry. And then it's like spoon feeding, where teacher gives the direct answer to the solution, and then this will limit the critical thinking among the students. Okay, last, limited motivation and engagement because of lack of hands-on activities and also less effective instruction. So all these are before the instructional theory. Okay, now let me explain why we need to implement the constructivist in this learning, why we use the GeoGebra model, and how it can change the theory from before. Okay, the first one, by implementing the constructivist theory using GeoGebra software, it can enhance conceptual understanding among learners. Second, it can enhance the problem solving skills. Third, teacher efficiency increased. Fourth, long-term retention. Okay, this is very important because last time is like the diagram is just on the board or in the textbook. So maybe at the moment in the class they can understand, but later on they cannot remember. Compared to the GeoGebra software where they can use the animated visualization, so it can enhance long-term retention. And then the fifth, active learning and engagement. So the using of GeoGebra software is usually done in a group where they will discuss in a group, and then there will be active learning through discussion and also the collaboration between the groups. Positive learning experience. So they will discover many things by using the GeoGebra. They will learn their mistakes, they will know their strength, and then they will know their weaknesses. This will lead to the positive learning experiences. And then the collaborative learning can enhance collaborative learning. It's not like a teacher centered where just they just sit down and listen to the teacher by not understanding. But now they have the collaborative learning because sometimes they won't understand information from the teachers, teaching from the teachers. They will understand better if explanation given by their peers. So this is where the collaborative learning is very important in enhancing their understanding. Okay, now let me explain how constructivist changed using GeoGebra. Okay, how does it change? First, because of integration of technology. It enables students to visualize and experiment with mathematical concept in real time. So nowadays students, they have to visualize. Now we are in the era of AR and VR. So the students, we have to change the method of teaching where we have to encourage students to visualize. When they visualize, only they can understand better about the geometry. And then they can use the with their understanding to their real world. Okay, second is collaborative learning. So now constructivity change because we emphasize in collaborative learning, where we allowing students to work together on geometric problems, share their findings, and discuss different approaches. This is very important where when they share their opinions, when they share their findings, when they discuss with different approaches, this will enhance critical thinking among the students because they might find the wrong findings. So this can be explained by another friend in the group. So through this discussion, they will discover the new idea from the problem given, and finally they able to find the solution. Number three is real-time feedback and adoption. Okay, this is because it can provide immediate feedback on students' action, allowing them to quickly see the results of their manipulations and adjust their understanding. Okay, maybe they might do mistakes. Okay, so with feedback is very important in order to correct their mistakes. It's not to say they cannot do mistakes. Learning is actually effective when they do mistakes and then they learn from the mistakes. So this real-time feedback and adoption explain about giving chance for them to see the results of their manipulation and their adjust their mistakes for the for the correct direction and for the better understanding. And then number four, teacher's role as facilitator. Okay, now teacher act as a facilitator. It's not like a spoon feed like last time where teacher have to give A to Z instruction for the students to follow. Teacher is just a facilitator where teacher act like a scaffold, just use the scaffolding method The student learning rather than simply delivering content. It's not teacher just deliver content, but teacher will ask question to create curiosity among the students to think and then to find out themselves the answer for the problems given. Okay, thank you for now. That's all for today. Bye bye.